Profession knowledge points and Artisan's Acuity are critical resources for players in the War Within expansion, allowing crafters and gatherers to enhance their profession skills. This guide will cover all known methods to earn KP and AA, ensuring that you maximize profession's potential. Understanding knowledge points and Artisan's Acuity. Knowledge points, these are used to advance your profession, unlocking new recipes and improving your crafting or gathering efficiency. Artisan's Acuity, a secondary currency used to buy knowledge point books and other profession related items. Earning knowledge points. First craft bonuses. Each time you craft a recipe for the first time, you'll receive knowledge points. Make sure to craft every available item to maximize your initial KP. Weekly profession quests. Gatherers can pick up quests from their profession trainers in 𝐆𝐀𝐿𝐼, such as Light and Shadow and Cinder and Storm. Crafters currently only have one available quest, which involves completing a certain number of work orders. This may be a bug, so check regularly for updates. Patron work orders. Completing patron work orders is the primary method for crafters to earn KP. These orders can reward up to 10 KP depending on the complexity. Be aware that some players have reported issues with these orders not functioning properly. Knowledge point treasures. Throughout the game world, there are hidden treasures that grant KP upon discovery. These treasures are often found in difficult to reach locations, so be thorough in your exploration in the open world. KP from gathering. Gatherers can receive 1 KP items randomly while gathering. After collecting 5 of these, you'll be rewarded with an epic one that gives you 3 KP. This makes gathering consistent, though a slower way to accumulate KP. Special quests. Some quests, especially those tied to renown or delves, can reward KP. These may have level or campaign prerequisites, so make sure to complete key storyline quests. Earning Artisan's Acuity. Work orders. Crafters can complete work orders to earn AA. You can also do the weekly crafting quest for every profession, which rewards 10 AA. Gathering AA from disenchanting. Enchanters have been reclassified as a gathering profession, meaning enchanters earn AA from disenchanting items similar to how other gatherers receive KP. Renown rewards. Certain renown levels with factions like the Severed Threads grant AA, which can be used to purchase KP books or other profession related items. Profession knowledge point books available for purchase in the City of Threads. These books cost 565 𝐆𝐀 and reward 10 KP. Important note, you can only purchase 2 books total across all professions, so choose carefully if you plan to swap professions out per character. Efficient strategies for earning KP and AA. Maximizing KP for alts. If your main has completed the campaign, your alts can access the City of Threads and buy KP books directly using 𝐆𝐀𝐿, a currency that is transferable between characters in your warband. Use side quests to quickly earn 750 𝐆𝐀𝐿 on each alt and transfer it to the character that needs KP. KP book strategy. Since you can only buy 2 KP books per character, consider which profession needs them the most or which profession you're planning to stick with long term. Gathering professions. Focus on completing your weekly gathering quests as they are consistent and straightforward. Don't forget to regularly check your gathering progress for +1 KP items that can be converted into larger bonuses within your profession specialization. Potential issues and considerations. Work order bugs. There have been reports of patron work orders not functioning properly. If you're experiencing issues, try checking multiple characters or waiting for potential fixes. KP book limitations. The restriction on KP books may be a bug or an intended limitation. Either way, be cautious about how you spend these resources. Enchanting as a hybrid profession. Enchanting now has elements of both crafting and gathering, so be sure to follow the appropriate methods to maximize your KP and AA for this unique profession. Now here is a daily plan on how I would go about getting a hold of it from daily to weekly. The objective is clear. Consistently earn KP and AA across your main character and at least 3 alts with minimal time investment each day. Your main character, your primary focus, daily gathering / crafting. Gathering professions, spend at least 15 to 20 minutes gathering resources in a high yield area. You can use Worth It to find out a gathering spot in which gives you the most amount of materials, and you'll be able to get your KP even faster. Focus on gathering nodes that have higher chance of dropping +1 KP items. Crafting professions. If you have a crafting profession, check for any available Patreon work orders and complete them. Aim to craft items that contribute to the first craft bonuses if available. Daily check-ins. Visit the City of Threads to check for any new work orders, quests or KP books you may want to purchase. Check for any new treasures or rare spawns that could reward KP. You can use the Handy Notes add-on for that. Enchanting. If applicable, of course. Disenchant items to earn +1 KP items. Remember to check your progress for the +3 KP item, as this works similarly to gathering after collecting 5 1 KP items. The time commitment for this per day is roughly around about 30 to 45 minutes on your main character. And now for your alt characters. Your daily gathering, if you have a gatherer, spend at least 10 to 15 minutes gathering with each alt in areas where you can quickly reach gathering nodes. Focus on consistency rather than quantity. This is more in lines of the Ringing Deeps, as using Worth It you can see that it has the most amount of node spawns, especially when it comes towards multi-farms for herbalism and mining. Daily work orders. If you are a crafter, of course. Check for any available work orders and complete them. Prioritize easy to complete orders that don't require rare materials. Daily Kedge collection. If needed, complete 1 or 2 quick side quests to earn Kedge for KP books purchases. Consider transferring Kedge to your main character or an alt that needs KP books. The time commitment for per alt is roughly around about 20 to 30 minutes. Now for the weekly plan. Complete quests and maximize KP and AA rewards. With your main character, weekly profession quests. Complete all available weekly profession quests for gatherers. This means finishing the quests from your trainer in Dornogal for crafters. Complete the weekly work orders. If you are an enchanter, ensure you've completed the weekly disenchant task also. Patreon work orders. Complete as many Patreon work orders as possible throughout the week. These are significant sources of KP and AA. KP book purchases. Evaluate your KP book needs and purchase the appropriate books from the City of Threads. Be mindful of the 2 book limit for your character. Renown grind. Now, if not already done, work towards increasing your renown with key factions like the Severed Threads for additional AA and KP rewards are always a consideration. The time commitment for this is roughly around about 1 to 2 hours spread over the week. Alt characters. Weekly side quests for Kedge. Complete the key side quests that reward Kedge. This should be done on 2 alts to collect enough Kedge to buy a KP book. Transfer Kedge to your main or other alts as needed. Weekly profession quests. Complete the weekly gathering or crafting quests from the profession trainers. Weekly delve quests, if unlocked. If your alts have access to delve quests, complete these for additional Kedge and KP. First craft bonuses. If your alt has any crafting professions, prioritize completing first craft bonuses early in the week to maximize your KP. The time commitment for this will be roughly around about the same as 1 to 2 hours per alt spread over the week. General tips for anyone trying to get hold of KP and AA is prioritizing KP books. Make sure that you're buying KP books on the characters that need them the most. Warband transfer. Use the warband transfer option to send Kedge to your characters that need it most, especially if your alts are earning more Kedge than they need. Efficient gathering. Now focus on gathering efforts on the highest yield areas and try to hit the same node daily to maximize your KP from gathering. Plan ahead. Check the weekly reset schedule and make sure that you complete all weekly tasks before the reset to avoid missing out on KP and AA. The total weekly commitment on your main character is approximately around about 4 to 6 hours, and each ult will approximately be around about 2 to 3 hours. This plan ensures that you steadily progress your professions on your main character while also developing your ults without a significant time commitment each day. By following the strategies and tips outlined in this guide, you can effectively earn knowledge points and Artisan's Acuity, helping you master your chosen profession in the War Within. Whether you're a crafter, gatherer, or doing a bit of both, these resources will be essential to your success and making a ton of gold, guys. So if you want to, you can always go over towards the Discord and we can always talk about this even further. Other than that, have an awesome rest of your day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be soon.